How's it going, everybody? This is Novakast back with another video talking about Elfen Lied. This is the video where we talk about episode 2, and okay, so it kind of starts right after the events of episode 1, where Bato and the soldier under him go after Lucy or New. Coda ends up going after New after being visited by the police and them being very suspicious about, I guess, trying to locate a quote-unquote missing person. And it seems like, yeah, there's something definitely going on. We see Mew briefly on the beach looking, like, kind of digging through the sand, and we find out later in the episode, but I'm not going to talk about that right now. And then after, I guess, seeing something that she is happy about, she meets up with Coda, who is worried about her. And before they can leave, or at least they get attacked by Bato and the soldier that is working under him, and pretty much beaten till he's unconscious, and they end up kidnapping Mew. Yoko is in town trying to find anyone who can help her. She ends up going to the police. In fact, a couple of the police that questioned Coda a second ago, or earlier in the episode, they end up being there. I guess they didn't know what was going on, but after that, I guess, conversation with Yoko and the police, she ends up trying to find Mew, and ends up finding Coda unconscious. And what happens next in the episode actually gets really crazy. Bato is trying to coerce Mew to become violent, and no matter what he does, including like just being violent towards her, it doesn't work. Till, I guess, at one point he beats her over the head with his rifle and tells his subordinate to shoot her, which, I guess, with some head trauma, she's able to revert back to her other personality, or Lucy, and all hell breaks loose. Like, literally, she punches a hole through the subordinate and then rips him apart. And it's a fight between Bato and Lucy. As he's fighting, he's slowly kind of learning about her tactics, especially with her abilities. And I will say it's a cool segment, because they didn't really get much explanation on how to fight this thing, or fight Mew or Lucy, and he's just slowly kind of figuring it out. Though his charisma and freaking like bloodlust doesn't, work for him in the long run, because at one point he finds what was left of his subordinate with a grenade, and he's thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna blow her up. So as she's walking towards the body, he's like waiting for her to get close, and he jumps out thinking he's got the upper hand, but it turns out no, she had a gun. And I love his line where he's like, hey, that's not fair, you cheated. And then she proceeds to shoot him. In this episode, we also get a couple of moments with this girl who looks like she's just wearing a sweater. And it's just her and this little puppy that she has. So we'll say I'm kind of interested about this character. And I'm going to say this. So far, it seems like there's a lot going on here. Freaking A. The next scene is Lucy kind of standing over Bato, and she is like ripping the wings off a freaking butterfly. She's just tearing him apart. She rips off his arm, breaks the other arm, proceeds to gouge out his eyes, and then, like, for the last moment, proceeds to start choking him with her vectors. And I guess with him flailing around, he knocks into her hand, and she notices something. She opens up her hand, and suddenly she starts reverting back to her new personality. And I guess it causes her great pain. After she reverts back, she, like, Mew has no memory of what happened, and sees the soldier, pretty much broken and kind of humiliated, and proceeds to run away. Later on, we find out that Kota was sent to the hospital, and afterwards, he ends up going back home and finds Mew. And apparently, what she was looking for at the beach was a replacement for the shell that she broke, which I will say is one of my favorite moments for the so far with this show, is the fact that she doesn't understand to some extent what these characters are going through, what their motives are, but she saw that there's, I guess to some extent, it was something important about the shell, so she does what she can to fix what she did, which I will say it's one of my favorite moments. The episode, near the end of the episode, we see the director and his assistant walking through the facility, talking about how there was some issues with the mission, and they mentioned that they hope that, or at least the assistant wishes that they don't have to use number 7. And we find out that number 7 is someone that's like Lucy, who is chained up and freaking, like, there's blood all over this person, and I'm kind of wondering what the fuck is going on. And I'm probably gonna have to watch the next episode to see what I am actually watching. Hello everyone, thank you for stopping by to check out this video. If you guys can, please leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, as well as follow us on social media. Links are in the description. Check out gaming content from MJ, Aden, and Magi, as well as our daily content on the YouTube channel. Follow us on our podcast, which is 6 p.m. Pacific time on Sundays. From everybody of Novakast, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you in the next video.